while I'm still having Mount Zion Tours and Travel as a business. But because I was doing it part-time, I did not see the benefit, and also I did not learn a lot. Yes, you get some deals, you know, but my main business was more of travel and tourism. So for me to decide and say, look, let me do it part-time, I mean full-time now, it's because I have put systems in place in travel and tourism. This business does not need me to be there for it to function. It can function without me. Then I challenge myself, because this is what I normally do after 2-3 years. I ask myself, what next? Because I found boring whenever I'm stuck in one area. So I decided, look, let me now get into real estate full-time. And the way I decided to do it is, even though I am a property investor, but I want to start from the bottom, real estate agent. I want to learn the whole process from A to Z. Exactly.
Okay. So now in property, what do you do? Real estate investor?
Yes, in property, I always present, it depends on, will I say, whatever game I'm playing. There are times where I present myself as a property investor when there is a good deal. And the reason why I can go back and say the reason why I decided to do full-time real estate, it's because I want to understand, you know, I remember making some mistakes whereby you buy a property without doing the numbers. I did not make any benefit. And after all, I looked at the deal and it was not a good deal. So I realized that there's some knowledge that I need. And as I said, I decided to go and do real estate because I will be able to know exactly what are the activities that takes place for you to be able to see a deal from the starting up to the end. You get my point? Yeah. So by doing that, I realized that you can be a property investor, but as we were talking before, there is something that you can learn from the real estate agent. There is something that the agent can also learn from the property investor. That's what makes me, it's the desire to know more about this industry of real estate.
You see, what I like about your strategy is that you basically part of each and every facet of the value chain. So you start with travel. These people want accommodation, then you accommodate them. From there, you see that these people also want to come and retire here. So you say, okay, I can go in and be a real estate agent, find properties for these people, accommodate, sell these properties to them. But I can also own property as well. So you basically owning the full value chain and everything fits together. Now, I want to ask you about, because when I listen to you, I'm just wondering how much money have you required to start each and every part of the business that you are in?
That's a very good question. I'm one of those people who believe you don't need money for you to start business. All you need is idea. I've just given you an example for my travel and tourism business. I was working, and at the same time, I'm taking people around. That's how I started making money. I remember going to these official lending companies. When I wanted my first fleet, I never got any help from there. And sometimes rejection gives you direction. That's what I have learned. I never went to any institution to ask for money. When I got not sufficient, but money that I know I can use this money to get into like property from my travel. Actually, the travel company borrowed money to Mount Zion Investment. So we used the money from the travel company, borrowing the property business to buy property. That was the strategy that we used. And when I was already into the property, I realized that sometimes you don't need money to buy the second property. I didn't know what sourcing is, but I was doing it. Just to give you an idea, again, whatever I do, I make sure that I market it properly. I started marketing now property to my people from DRC because I knew very well many people will come this side, and Manju, they are coming with cash. They want to buy property this side, and I can be the person, their first contact whenever they are coming here. So whenever you get 1 or 2 deals with such client, automatically it boosts you, and you don't go and buy this fancy property that's like them when they come, they want to buy in those upper markets. But me as an investor, I look for an ugly property into a nice area. I add value to it. Then that's where everything started going well.
You put money into your travel company?
No, I did not put money in my travel company. Everything started from zero. Until when now the company was well known, not only around Gauteng, but nationally, which it was not easy. It took years. Mm. Let me make you laugh. I remember when I started getting to these offices around the Gauteng, the province, they used to say to me, "Who's this one?" Then instead of marketing myself as a tour operator, an English tour operator, I asked myself, am I speaking good English compared to all these native people? Why not marketing our company as the French-speaking tour operator based in Gauteng, based in SA? That's where now, whenever the provincial tourism office gets an email in French from France, anyone wanting to come here, they will forward the email to me without reading whatever even from the National Department of Tourism. Whenever there is any email in French, they started by saying, forward this email to that foreigner. And the people in the office, they were very angry. I told them, am I not a foreigner? They were like, but why is it that they are saying? I said, no, don't worry. They will change their language. Later on, they started forwarding the email to the company. Later on, I was taken now from South Africa to other countries to go and represent South Africa. Mm. You understand? So sometimes not every stone that is thrown to you, it's meant to kill you. No. Some stones, you hold them, you put down. You hold them, you put down. Tomorrow, the same stones are going to help you to do foundation of your house. Mm. That's what I believe.